Hi, I'm Daniel. I'm a huge Iron Maiden fan. Thank you for following my channel. Today I wanted to talk about the Final Frontier and the tour and some of the stuff that came out for that tour. And looking through my stuff, I realized that, for like A Matter of Life and Death and Flight 666 and Final Frontier, despite whatever people may think, they really didn't come out with like a whole lot of additional merchandise and stuff. There's some stuff, but not much, But anyways, so here's one of the more nifty things that Iron Maiden had created. This is the only record, the only CD they ever made like this, where it comes in this tin case with this see-through plastic window thing. And in we get the booklet with the lyrics and the CD. This is American issue, but I think that with the British it's pretty much the same thing. I don't think that they have varied anything. The back of it is just basically a sticker. It's not a big deal, but it's pretty nice. Like I said, as far as I know, this is the only one that had the only album that had ever come out like this. I don't have any other versions of it. I don't have a Japanese version or anything, just that, And then there's the vinyl, okay, off of that record, right? And like this is the original issue. This is with the hype sticker, American version, okay. This is sealed. I have never opened it. Okay, it's in perfect condition. This is one of my favorite things. I love this record. But again, it has never been opened. It's perfectly sealed. And this is the reissue. Okay, this one is of course a picture disc. Okay, this one is just black vinyl reissue, right? Nothing much to say about it. I mean, it's identical, both of them. They don't vary in anything. I mean, they have different type stickers in both of them, but other than that, it's just the same recording, One thing that I missed, and most of the fans had missed greatly about this album, is that we didn't get any singles. I mean, there are a couple of singles, like El Dorado. There's a single of that. That came out on a like extremely limited edition for like radio play and things like that, and they're amazingly difficult to come by. And if you can find them on eBay or something, they're going for a huge amount of money, like easily $400 or something for the CD, the single, just 2 songs or something. And I really don't think it's fair. I really don't. Because most of the time, the people that buy that, they don't buy because they're collectors. Most of them, they speculate on things. They hoard these things and, they resell them. I don't think it's fair, And I think the band should have come up with singles for that album. But anyways, here's one of the very few pieces of merchandise that they came up with. This is from Mecca. This is the Eddie action figure from the Final Frontier. Very neat, very well made. Okay, very detailed. One of the better pieces that NECA had ever made for the band. I like this one very much. There's also this miniature Eddie from the Final Frontier. This is the Eddie that has been criticized the most. Okay, they said that this is one of the ugliest Eddies they ever made. That he looks like a Ninja Turtle. I don't know. I mean, he kind of looks to me like Predator, but that's just me. But I find it neat. I find it interesting. I mean, after so many years, 40-something years of inventing and reinventing Eddie, it must be tough to come up with new, fresh ideas. But I think that was great. That was really, really great. Really interesting. The other thing that they made as far as merchandise, it's the mask. Which I like also. Very, very well made, very perfectly well made. This is made by the same company that has made all of the other masks is Trick or Treat. This is an American company. You know, the problem with, as collectors go, having these kinds of things, and this is made of like very soft rubbery vinyl, and you need to keep it in a dry, sealed area away from the sun, you know. Sunlight would kill rubber and plastic and things like that, you know. Then I have here this t-shirt that I actually bought in Santiago, Chile, in the En Vivo concert, the legendary concert that eventually came out as a DVD, Blu-ray, and I bought that at the concert together with this t-shirt from El Dorado. Okay, I bought both of them. I bought at the concert. Okay, and this one I bought during the same tour, but I bought this one in Argentina. I saw them twice in the tour. Okay, but it's also an official t-shirt. I also have a couple of things. This is my backstage pass from Brave New World, and this is the one from the Final Frontier. Yeah, in both of these tours I also helped out a little bit as a translator. I have this thing here, which is the only thing I got from one of the after parties that the band had. Then there's the 757 replica of the airplane, you know, and as far as a collector's piece goes, I mean, it's literally identical to the one from Somewhere Back in Time World Tour. There's some minor differences in the shape and coloring of the cockpit, but other than that, it's basically the same airplane, right? So, you know, these are nice pieces to have. This first one that came out was available in the Iron Maiden website briefly. Nobody bought it at first. Eventually, people began to buy it, and then it disappeared. And now it's very difficult to come by on eBay. You may find it for a couple of $100s even. This one is a lot easier to track down. Okay, you could still find this on eBay. This was available also through the Iron Maiden website, but you can find it now on eBay, and it's not that expensive, maybe $30, something like that. It's a nice piece to have though. And then following that, okay, here's the booklet. And that's another thing. I mean, I don't know why they did this. You know, we usually would get like a nice magazine type of souvenir program, like this. You know, in every tour, it has always been like that. From Iron Maiden, from the first Iron Maiden album, had always been like this. But now they kind of gave us this in both the Somewhere Back in Time and in several other tours, including this one, like this poster thing, which I don't know. I was never happy with that, to be honest. Then we have the En Vivo album, okay, which came out, of course, on Blu-ray, right? A beautiful recording, extremely well made. I love the multiple screen things that they do throughout. I gotta say one thing, a lot of the footage, this is something that people don't know, especially of the audience, is in Argentina. It's a combination of both the concert in Chile and in Argentina, you know. And here there's the DVD, okay, which came out in 2 discs. I mean, it's virtually the same content as the Blu-ray, okay. The only thing is that this just came out in 2 discs. That all of the contents of these 2 discs are within one single Blu-ray in the other pack. So, I mean, it's up to you to buy either one of them. This is a nice, you know, metal case, beautifully printed image on the metal itself, on the tin itself. So that's what makes it neat and a nice collectible piece, you know. Comes with this booklet and everything. Is just pretty much the same thing as what you would get with the Blu-ray, you know. The Blu-ray thing is a little bit smaller, but it's essentially the same thing, okay. Of course, the quality of image and sound is much better in this. This is DVD quality. It's nice, it's perfectly nice, there's nothing wrong with it, but it has some technical limitations in comparison to that one. But as a collector, to have both of them, it's perfectly fine. I take the hype sticker of many of the things that I buy, and when I remove it from the plastic, I stick it somewhere on the box so I could preserve the same sticker. Then there's the vinyl. Okay, here's the first issue, American issue of the vinyl. Okay, with the hype sticker from the US. Okay, no, sorry, this one is British. I'm sorry, this one is British. This one is issued for the European Union. It's not American. Okay, but I have it again completely sealed, never been opened. Great piece. And this is the reissue for the Legacy of the Beast, collection. And yeah, this one is also very nice. Okay, it's a very interesting thing. Today, March 26th, it's the anniversary of the En Vivo album, and on March 25th, they also released the Rock in Rio in 2001, and the Maiden England in 1988. They both came out in 1985, interestingly enough. So that's a big... finally, in the previous video that I made, I talked briefly about this book, but I can't emphasize enough how important this book is. Again, from Neil Daniels, The Ultimate Unauthorized History of the Beast. Okay, and in addition to being like a biography of the band, this is really a catalog. Okay, if you could go through this, okay, everything that I collect is pretty much what is regarded as official issue, first issue of every record, and so I try to collect and buy all the things that are contained within this book, which are like Star Wars collectors would say, they're canon. It's part of the true, legitimate history of the band. Anything outside of this book, I basically don't collect. That's my rule, But the purpose of the channel that I made is to kind of give a little bit of a guide to people as to what to buy, what not to buy, what are official issue things of the band, and pretty much everything that I have shown, it is official. Whenever it's not official, I have made a point to mention that. And so everything that I own, it's pretty much contained in this book. So if you want to become a serious Iron Maiden collector, a book like this is a great guide to work with. So anyways, thank you so much for following my channel. Please leave a thumbs up if you like this video, and I'll continue to post some more.